What's up? I'm Jeff Haynes from Tech Bargains, and this is the video review of the HP Omni 27 all-in-one desktop. The modern all-in-one eliminates clutter, is slimmer and more portable than its predecessors, but what about those users that want a multimedia experience from their computer? HP's trying to address their concerns with the Omni 27, a system that takes advantage of a 27-inch display which happens to be HP's largest display on an all-in-one to date. So just how well does the Omni 27 perform? Let's find out. The Omni 27 that we reviewed was powered by a third-generation Intel Core i5 3550S processor running at 3 GHz that can be boosted up to 3.7 GHz via turbo. It came with 8 GB of RAM and was supplemented by an AMD Radeon 6550A graphics card with 2 GB of graphical memory. It packed a 2 TB hard drive spinning at 7200 RPM, and content was displayed on a 27-inch edge-to-edge glass LED backlit display with a native resolution of 1920 by 1080. Other features include an HDMI port, Beats audio, 6-in-1 card reader, and 2 USB 3.0 ports. We immediately noticed how quick and powerful the Omni was. Cold boots for the desktop took less than 45 seconds, and waking it up from sleep was almost instantaneous. The Omni also flew through multitasking without a hitch, blasting through photo editing, movie watching, and web browsing easily. The system was relatively quiet. The noise from the hard drive could be a little noisy if you had the sound muted, but compared to the spinning of the optical drive when it was playing a movie, it wasn't very loud during use, even during processor-intensive tasks. We also noted that the system itself didn't get hot regardless of the amount of time we used it. We never heard the fans kick on, nor did we feel any heat emanating from the display either. Another thing we were impressed by was software on the system. For one thing, HP has loaded this machine with a ton of programs, like the HP Download Store for easy access to new hardware, games, and apps. It also came with the updated version of the Magic Canvas software, so we can make notes, access the web, use recipes, and watch movies in a splashier, more tactile setting, which definitely sounds strange given that this isn't a touchscreen system. We'll get to that later. We also appreciated that it came with a number of music programs that helped us take advantage of Beats audio. We've mentioned in previous HP reviews that Beats audio seems to be getting stronger and stronger with each generation of machines it's implemented on. The Omni 27 is no different, featuring Beats audio enhanced speakers as well as a headphone jack that's enhanced as well. The result, when turned on, is an audio presentation that's incredibly powerful when it comes to your movies, music, and games. We've noted in a number of recent reviews that some laptops and all-in-ones just didn't have a low end at all, so entertainment came across as thin and weak. The Omni 27 didn't suffer from this at all. Bass-heavy music thumped and reverberated, explosions were deep and resounding, and effects just felt richer. Finally, this all-in-one was able to play a number of games on high or optimal settings without frame rate drops or major hitches. The praise for this performance lies solely in the Radeon graphics card, which did an excellent job with some of the more processor-intensive games on the market. It wasn't completely perfect. For instance, shadows in games tended to become blocky polygonal textures, rapidly losing definition on screen. But compared to other all-in-ones, the Omni 27 will let you get your game on at the end of a day when you've finished your work. So what were the features we didn't like about the Omni 27? Well, we hated the hinge for the all-in-one because it's not the most flexible or subtle one for the system. That might not seem like a big complaint until you realize that the angle for watching movies isn't necessarily the best for typing and vice versa. Compared to the other stands of HP all-in-ones, like the TouchSmart, which is much smoother in its adjustment, the Omni is a big pain. That directly contributes to the next problem, which is that the Omni suffers from significant screen darkening. Sure, looking at the screen from the sides will create color shifts and darkening, but even if you're looking at the display head-on, you can pick up some of the shifting based on the angle of the system. It's not horrible if you're watching a movie with a lot of shadows, but it will definitely stand out if you're browsing the web or looking at images or even playing games that have brightly colored visuals. We also ran into a ridiculous number of pop-ups with this system, which seemed to show up all the time. Every few minutes, it seemed like a warranty pop-up, the HP Recovery Manager, or a Norton pop-up would show up on screen, which was infuriating. Finally, and it's a minor complaint, we really think that this system would have been awesome as a touchscreen. The size of the screen really makes you want to reach out and interact with the display, particularly when it comes to software like Magic Canvas, which is really aimed for families, kids, or less savvy technical users. That's perfect for a touchscreen-enabled system. Instead, you're forced to rely upon a mouse, which really makes scrolling through the Magic Canvas carousel unwieldy and clunky. Why alienate your target demographic? The HP Omni 27 all-in-one desktop was a powerful machine that excelled at running games and multitasking. It ran quietly, but it packed a significant audio punch thanks to its Beats audio. Now we do wish that the screen and its hinge were much better because that would have enhanced the visual and thereby the multimedia performance as a whole. But if you can overlook the screen darkening issues, you'll find a very solid desktop. As a result, we decided to give the HP Omni 27 all-in-one desktop a 4 out of 5. For the latest coupons and deals on systems like the HP Omni 27 all-in-one, be sure to go to techbargains.com/HP. To enter our monthly giveaway, make sure you always check out techbargains.com/YouTube, and to watch our video unboxings, video reviews, and exclusive video features, be sure to go to techbargains.com/videos.